Hi everyone, it's Dave with Salty Cat Gaming. In today's episode, Zach is back to play more Dungeon Saga Origins. We're playing Trial of Tyranny, which is the first module that's out for it, and we're going to be in doing the second quest, which is called A Key Forged in Finding. If you haven't watched our first quest, where we did an intro, we've been tasked with taking down the Necromancer Mortibris. He is currently looking through an abandoned dwarven hold called the Ruins at Dalgarth, and we need to go to Durag's Halls, which is also an abandoned hold, to find a map of Dalgarth before we go after him. And in the first quest, we basically got there and got through kind of the entryway, and we found it infested with undead, and so now we're moving further in. So let's get to questing.
It's Dungeon Saga.
Let's get to Dungeon
Original.
Saga questing. Let's get to dungeon questing.
No questing. We're mixing brands up now. We have to.
Wow. All right, so we'll play the intro to the quest.
The heroes stand before an ornate iron door etched with ancient runes, an obvious obstacle to their path further into the dwarfen hold. The door is locked tight, and the mechanism appears to need a specialist keypiece. Perhaps a thorough search of the various side rooms and corridors here may give the heroes a means to open the door and continue with their quest.
Okay, so, it's flipping the script on me. So I got all three of the tiles that we start with lined out, and I was like, I'm just gonna slide these down because we're gonna go left to right. Well, apparently we're going right to left. So we'll just make the best of it. We start up here. I'll shrink this. Okay, so we actually start up in here. No. Here. That's kind of interesting. Wizard, dwarf. All right. And then let's see here. We got some walls going on. So we have a wall here. And we have a wall. That's not a very good wall. Let's do this one. Wall here. And then we have bunches and bunches and bunches of doors. We got one here. We got one here. I mean, it's not really a door as much as a portcullis. And then another one here. And we got two more doors. Mordor. All right. So Zach, can you see all those doors? 2, 4, 6 of them?
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay. All right. And there's no enemies. And we can't act. Oh, but there is a search icon or an explorer icon. So we have not opened a door yet, so the AI is still
Okay.
in passive.
Got it.
Do you want to go first with one of your tanks?
Who's our best armor? We got Orloff, I guess, is the best, like, offensive and defensive in a sense. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Rorden is best defensive, Orloff best offensive. Let's send Orloff in first, I guess, in a certain sense. Makes me.
So that's your barbarian.
Yeah.
What's his movement?
He has a movement of. I'm like a little more.
5?
Yeah, 5502.
I guess you go. So in the previous game, I had a guy kind of go around the corner because it didn't quite make sense to go diagonal when there's a corner you're trying to go around. That feels like you need to kind of walk around it. I don't know. So that you wouldn't be able to get quite close enough to open the door. You'll get about. I mean, because it takes one movement to open, so you'd get right in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to like be by it and then I can have the
If someone else can reach it and then we actually want them to pop it, then that's fine too by me. But just
I don't think
makes more.
Nobody can reach it.
Oh,
so you can just stay there. And then you want your dwarf to kind of follow up.
Yeah, he's only a movement 4 though. So.
All right. Well, we'll put him right here. My elf will go. She'll just go right there. I'm pretty sure he has movement 5. All right, so we're just kind of like getting ourselves ready. Um, the thing we didn't do, which we could do now, if you wanted, one of us could explore this room.
There's an explorer icon in that first
Yeah,
volume.
yeah.
Okay. Do we want to say who did it since now we've moved everybody?
We probably would have had the barbarian or dwarf do it. Which would you prefer?
Do we need to move everybody back, or do you think it's okay
No,
to
we'll
just
we'll just leave them there. It's fine because we'll have them activate and attack whoever if there's a wandering
already Dave
monster.
already with the Dave's cheats?
Oh, and the wandering monster for reference. Okay, marauding monster is a skeleton archer.
Okay.
The one thing I didn't notice until now is that the objective is that we need to find 4 key pieces needed to
Okay.
forge the master key. Um, I guess the rest, we'll see how the rest goes because we'll see if the app actually triggers the rest of the stuff because there's other things. Um, Basically, a room for treasure chest will give us one of the key pieces. So you're searching, you're exploring.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so then let me pull up this and we'll click on the little icon. All right, so it's just an exploration card. And the survey says wandering monster.
God bless it.
So that's a skeleton archer.
You're a skeleton archer.
Sometimes. I got all the minis over
We
here.
don't,
I just
how come
can't.
we don't have all the Nerf stuff
There we
that
go.
fits our fantasy theme things in the game room yet? We're gonna get like a Nerf crossbow, the Nerf
Oh, I don't
archery
know. I don't. I
things.
have enough. I have enough crap.
No, we should get all that. I'm gonna bring it on Sunday.
I got enough crap. Too
Oh,
much
I'm
crap.
bringing it.
Too much crap.
2 of each. We have the whole
Um,
arsenal. I
I
have 3
am
of each. So,
so
okay, I'll get her one.
I am gonna move the guys back just to make this make sense since it's an
Yeah,
archer.
because Dave cheats.
Wow.
Dave's cheat checks.
So we'll just have him pop over here because he needs to be ranged, and then he makes an attack. If you are facing the door, he is in your rear arc, so you'll be
Oh,
-1.
cool.
So,
That's awesome. What the rear arc is like those spaces that are in the immediate 3 behind, right? Or any extension of it.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
He has attack 3, and what's your defense?
This is on Orloff. He has a defensive 2.
2 normally, or is it 3 -1?
2, so
Okay,
2 minus
so
1.
now, yeah,
Yes.
so he's at
Awesome.
1. These cancel, and then he does 1 point damage to you.
Cool. That's awesome. Thanks, Dave, for your
You
help.
So I'm not positive we did this right in the first time, but so the dice was like this. So you had 2 6s that cancel, and they have a 1 and 2. But since you have a 2 armor value, it doesn't actually wound you because they have to have dice that exceed your armor value.
I can't make out the dice so well. Is it just the white dice and the blue dice?
Yeah. So these 2 are 6s. You can see those.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah.
They
So that's like
cancel.
my one roll, right, of the defense.
Yeah, and then there's the 1 and 2, and since they weren't high enough, you actually don't take any damage.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and defer to your
So then
opinion of the matter.
the dwarf could go and move behind and do an attack. Would you want to do that?
Yeah, I mean we want to clear that space now, right? So
Right.
uh,
How many dice of attack do you have?
the Rorden has 4 move and 4 attack.
Okay. And you'll be attacking him in his rear arch.
All right, let's keep it PG, Dave.
And he has a defense of 1. So yeah, you destroy him. And then
Ooh,
what?
do we need to keep track of anything? I don't remember how the XP thing went. Did we say that we needed
If
to track kills?
if we survive, we get an XP. If you don't
Okay,
use your refresh, you get another XP. So that's all it is.
got it. Okay, so it's just don't go down if you can help it. Is
Right.
the other thing? But we don't need to track kills or anything currently.
Right. And so then I moved the other 2 back to where they were at before. So the dwarf will just be a little bit behind. Just a
Okay,
wee
and
bit
now what
behind.
is
Now
not Zargon?
So we go to Zargon's turn. We did
Not
explore.
Zargon.
Sorry. We go to the Overlord's turn. So when we explored this room, it would have flipped to aggressive. Um,
Or
but
just
we killed it. Well, we killed it. We killed it in one round, so that doesn't matter. So now on its turn, we don't have any spawn points, so it'll put a spawn point by the weakest character. So we'll put it by the wizard. And that's all it does. And at the top of our turn, it'll flip back to passive.
okay.
Your turn. Or it's not. You know what? It didn't go to aggressive. It's only when doors are open. I keep making that mistake. It's not an explore action. It's when doors are open, it goes to aggressive. Okay, so
Oh,
when a new door, secret passage is open, it goes to aggressive.
okay.
All right, so
Uh,
barbarian.
well, I guess let's have Orloff drop kick that door wide open.
Okay, so let's see what happens. So
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
roll a 20 on a natural 20. He kicks the door so hard it goes off its hinges and strikes any enemies within the room for fatal damage. And I have rolled. Oh, look at that, a natural 20. So he's gonna do his Mega Man, Superman karate chop to the door.
what's a Mega Man Superman karate chop? I want to know, how does that
I have
work?
to consult my attorneys.
Okay, so there's two zombies. This door's opened. You have enough movement. That's one, two, three. You can go up to this one. Keep
But
them
doesn't the movement count as the action? The wait, the opening the door takes off a movement. It
movement.
doesn't count as an
Right,
action. Okay,
right.
so he can still use up his.
You could even get to this far one if you wanted to. I don't know which one you want to tackle.
Let's go to the farther one and give a little room in case we
Okay,
have like
because you
some
could
dog pile
one, two,
come in
three.
behind.
Yeah, you could move there and then attack.
Sure.
What's
All right, so
your
Orloff goes in, attacks the farther one. He's got attack of 5,
okay? So a zombie has a defense of 1.
allegedly. Ooh, excuse me. I'm working on my coffee. Promise.
Yeah, you target 2. Yep, you killed it.
Nice.
Okay, and since
So
we
then
did
Orloff is done.
well, and since we did open the door, the
No.
Overlord went to aggressive.
Okay.
And because you're done, it will now spend one of its tokens
Oh, the interrupt you thing.
to interrupt because there is a monster present and the Wandering Monster card has an interrupt token on it. Or our discard has an interrupt token from expiration. So he will go, he'll just go up to your side and attack. So you'll have your 2
Okay.
defense versus his 2 attack. So he misses.
Ah,
All right.
your headset's too good. You can't hear the dice box. It makes it look like fake news.
What? I can hear the dice box.
I mean, you were in the room with it, but no one else can hear it. So there.
Oh.
It might be in the recording actually, because the Discord is only giving me your headset. So
Oh yeah, I don't know if they can. I don't know if people can hear or not. That's a good point. All right. So I guess the elf can go in there next, and we'll just kind of do a clean sweep that way. 1, 2, 3, and I'll shoot the zombie in the back. So he'll have 1 defense versus my 4.
do you ever name your zombie friends?
I don't have any zombie friends.
Well, like that zombie we just murdered. Like, did he have a name? Did they
I
have a
mean,
name?
was he my friend?
Well, okay, I was saying friend, but kind of in a generous manner.
Oh, like
Do
like a
you name
random
your?
person coming up to you and be like, "Hey, friend."
I mean, I don't know. Maybe this guy worked at this abandoned holds concession stand area, and he has a "Hello, my name is," and then what is the guy's name that he's unfortunately now become a zombie in this abandoned hold. But previously he is just an hourly schmuck, like at the concession stand,
So you're
putting
saying
in
these
his
are
shift.
like Shaun of the Dead zombies, and I should have
Zombies are
painted
people
up
too,
like
Dave.
with ties and like where they had a
He's,
profession, and
he's got a bit of red on him.
I
So
should
what was
paint.
his name tag? That's
I
all that
should
we
paint
need to
one
know.
up that looks like you with like a cat shirt,
Yeah.
goatee.
Hello, my name is Zach.
Zach the zombie.
Yeah.
It's good. Do you want your dwarf to explore that room since you have, let's see here,
Uh,
one,
this has
two.
a room icon thing, explore icon thing.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. And that's like you just explore. It'll tell you whether it has a secret passage first, or
Oh,
loot, or
yeah.
trap.
Oops. You went, zombie went. There's no more zombies, so the Overlord can't interrupt. Okay, so let's do this
But we
right.
also cleared the room. Does that go to passive, or what point does the passive shift back?
Start of our turn.
Got it.
Okay, another exploration card for the Zach Meister. Okay, you ready? Are you anxious?
Yes. Why am I
Excited?
the Zachmeister? This sounds.
Trap. Uh, Poisoned dart trap. If I remember, that is a three dice.
Blockable one, isn't it?
It's a three dice attack, I believe, if I remember right. Actually, I'm fairly
Okay.
confident that's what it was. How much defense in your
This is
dwarf?
on Rorden. He's got 3.
Three defense?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he should have more.
I
But,
didn't design the game.
whoops. Dice down.
Oh God. Cut.
You're a cut.
Check the gate.
Okay, so you said he had three. It's a three dice attack. All right, well, that's one. That one pairs to this. That one pairs to this. So yeah, it still does one damage.
To Rorden.
To the greedy dwarf.
How is he greedy? He did exactly what you suggested. He's a follower. He's not greedy.
All right,
Sorry
and the
about this
wizard
game
is
guy.
the wizard's left. Do we want to push it and have him open this door and run away if something's in there?
Well, so if we just explored that last room, and then got a wandering monster, I mean, got a trap thing, that means there's nothing else, or is there still like a cascade thing that's
Oh,
possible to
I'm sorry. I didn't.
dictate searching?
I forgot to put one thing down.
Oh God, now what?
There's another door in that room, but I think we should wait. So there is a door that I forgot to put
Oh,
down. But I think we should clear out this side of the board first and then come back that
okay,
direction.
okay, but okay. So then, what was your idea insofar as what next?
Oh, I was thinking about maybe trying this door because he could move back a bit if there's
Okay,
anything in there. So
okay,
he'll move two. He'll open it.
allegedly.
You're allegedly. All right. Is that a zombie? I think that's an armored skeleton. I can't quite tell. It's upside
It
down.
definitely looks different than those other 3 icons for the zombies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Is
an
there
armored.
armored zombies?
Yeah, there's armored. There is armored zombies. I'm sorry. I think it's an armored zombie.
Yeah, looks more
All
like
right.
zombie plus. So that'll be my guess.
All right. So he had three movement. A zombie's movement it's only two. An armored zombie movement's three. So they really can't get to me if I just back up one. And I'm missing some spells, sir. Where are my rest of my spells? They're there. Um, I think I'm just going to
Give
back
me
up
a
two.
book.
I'm just gonna back up two because they're gonna have to
I'm gonna
come to
get
me.
you a book.
You're gonna get me a book?
Yeah, using spells for dummies.
Wow. Finding marauding monsters for Zach. The book I'm gonna get you. All right. So we're done. Overlord's turn. Zombie will move two, and then this dude will move three. So they're getting close. Um, we won't spawn any new ones because there's monsters already on the board, and so then it will flip back to Overlord will flip back to passive. Our turn. All right, Mr. Barbarian.
How far back can you make it?
Well, actually, we may want the elf to go first because I could shoot this one from the square back here.
The
One,
mage guy?
two, the
Madrigal? What's his name?
the the elf.
Yeah.
She could move here,
Oh, I move her then shoot. Okay, I see what you're saying.
and I could shoot because this door's open, so then I could just shoot in.
That door is in that corner space. I couldn't see how it was placed
Oh,
originally.
yeah, it's in. Let me here. Here, we'll just do it this way,
Oh, God.
so you can see it. It's
Got it.
yeah, it's right there.
That made more sense. From the POV I had from the camera, I thought I was looking at it weird.
Yeah, I mean, we could for future videos. I mean, I could try to figure out doing it more of a top down if it would help.
I mean, this reads fine. It's just that been because it has a little corner bump out, and my perspective was a bit lost.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let's do the elf shot first because then I can have Orloff come back. I think he would make it 1, 2,
So zombie at
3.
defense 1
He'd be
versus.
able to make it in regardless of the results of your shooting into the reverse. I think.
Yeah, agreed.
Will
Yeah.
homie get the interrupt thing though? Oh,
Well,
it doesn't matter because you obliterated it.
yeah, but me opening the door did cause the Overlord to go aggressive. So the Overlord will activate early. We forgot about this.
Like the interrupt thing. So it's like you pop the one. Actually, does that mean that it would have happened before you popped your shot,
No,
or is
it
it?
always happens
Okay,
after the first character's activation.
got it. Okay.
So then this guy will move up to attack my elf. Armored zombie has an attack of 3 versus and Madriga has a defense of 2.
I don't know why Madrigal
Oh,
makes me think it's the
there's
mage.
there's no way I blocked that. So I take a point of damage.
Well, not with that attitude.
All right, so the Overlord's done. I mean, the dwarf could also move up at this point. It's up to you who you want to attack it.
Uh, how? What's the defense on the armored zombie? Because Orlov has the
3, but
5.
we'll have it overwhelmed or whatever. Well, there'll still be 2v1, so technically it'll be down 1 die, so it'll be down to 2.
Let's just go ahead and have Orlov go anyways, just to be more certain of the,
And
or
that's the
whatever.
barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put you in this corner right here.
Nobody puts
And you
Orlov in the corner.
and you have 5 dice.
Yes. Yeah. Attack. Move 5. Attack 5. Defense 2.
Yeah, you crushed it, son. You crushed it.
Nice.
All right. Then the dwarf, since he hasn't activated yet, he can move in and search or do an explorer.
Into that new space.
Yeah,
He can make it.
yeah.
Sure. I guess might as well. It's like the only natural thing to do, I guess.
All right, so I'll pull this back up. So, whoop.
I
I
think.
turned you off instead of showing this. All right,
Be careful
so
not to accidentally load those other tabs that
yeah,
aren't for public
yeah,
consumption.
all your recipes.
No, not those tabs. You know which tabs I'm talking about.
Okay, so
The
explorer.
incognitus mode tabs.
All right, so secret revealed. Secret door. So
Oh, I see it. But it still has the explore icon, so that means there's still another thing to do in that room.
yeah, so remember the first time you explore, if there's a secret door, it'll just reveal it. But you
Okay.
can still explore again to draw exploration cards.
Okay.
So, okay. So our turn. All right. So we're done. Overlord goes. Um, the Overlord will spawn a wandering monster, which will pop back here because there's no monster on the board. I'll probably attack my wizard, Daenor. Daenor, human wizard. Um, Skeleton Archer has 2 attacks versus my 1 defense. No, it's 3 attack. Oh, and it barely hits me. Although it could reroll 1, but it doesn't matter. So Daenor takes a point of damage. Then we start our turn, and it goes back. The Overlord goes back to passive. Um, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and have,
What kind of is this the archer again?
yeah. I mean, the wizard could probably also potentially take him out. They're pretty soft. I mean, they only have defense
Do you want
one.
any like our more defensive like Orloff or whatever to come back?
Let's have the wizard try it because it doesn't. I mean, I can just move here, and then I'll attack diagonal. So I have a 2 attack versus 1 defense. I don't do it. Uh,
Gosh, Dave, you had one
all right,
job.
wait a minute. 2 2. Yeah, I don't do it. Wait, let me check something. Defense, damage target. I don't remember if damage target has to be equal to or less. No, you have to beat it. Okay, so yeah, the wizard failed. I mean, the archer could also just turn around and shoot it if you want to keep pushing forward.
Yes, let's try it because before we have the people that are best left at the front lines come back, if there's any reason to like not have to have them do that, then so be
Okay,
it. But
so
it's also not a big deal if it comes out that way.
I'll have her back up 1 and then put her back to the door and then she'll shoot. So she has attack 4 versus
I'll let you
defense
go.
1. Yeah, she shot it to smithereens. All right. So what do
Is
you
that what
want
its
to?
name tag said?
Yeah, Mr. Smithers Eanes.
Wait, like comma, like it's a
Like a last name,
delimited.
Smither
Yeah,
Eanes. Mr.
Smithers.
Eanes.
Eames.
Mr. Smithereens.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Your 2 guys still need to go.
um, we have the secret door that's been revealed, but also another explorer. The explorer has the
Yeah,
chance
for
of
this room.
spawning a thing, but we don't know what the whole finding the key pieces is. Like, we might need to find it that way. Do you think, or
We
is it going to
could.
be some
I
other?
just, yeah, I mean, we might. I mean, I think we should go ahead and check out the secret door, but we do still want to probably like finish the rest of these doors before going that direction.
Okay. Well, how do we get to the other doors then?
There's a hallway. Here, I can show you. You see that hallway?
Oh, got it. Got it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Orloff can go 5 and Gordon can go 4. So
So
whichever we want to move first, it doesn't matter much to me.
the
Do you think
dwarf would
that
have
stops
the.
there? Or do you think that's going to be like a whole other can of worms you
They
need to
both
go?
they both are going to have about the same amount of movement. They both could get to like the first square if they open the secret door.
Yeah. But do you
So
think it's worth going that direction if you're wanting to
no, I think we
explore
should
that
check this
other?
out. I mean, like if there's another
All
secret
right.
door, we can always just come back.
All right. Well, let's have Gordon go there, the dwarf.
The dwarf. Okay, so 2 to the there, and then 3 to open the door. So then let me show the consequence of your actions.
Your
Okay.
your consequence.
Did you just call me a consequence? Aren't we all consequences?
I mean, if somebody's decisions or actions,
You know,
yeah.
or accidents? You know what? I don't know. They gotta be in here. They gotta be. We gotta have the treasure chest. Grab a bunch of them. Grab a bunch of painted ones. Okay. Is that the only thing? It's not better. Okay. All right. So let me show you that. So it's just a treasure chest in there.
Right.
So you could step 1 in if you wanted.
Yeah.
And then you could do an explorer if you want.
And that's separate. Like, there's an icon in the room
There's
too
two.
for
Yeah,
Explorer.
I'll show you. There's 2 different ones. So it's a magnifying glass there for the
Right.
explorer action.
But
So
do you
if
have to
you
do anything to the treasure chest separately,
no
or is
no.
it just that
So
you
what the treasure
explore it and it
chest
covers?
does is you lets you draw
Yeah.
2 exploration cards instead of 1.
Oh,
But remember, you
but it
may.
could be two wandering monsters or something, huh?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We have to do another check since you opened the secret door. Well, first of all, the Overlord went to aggressive.
Yeah.
Then on a 1 or 2, you sounded the alarm.
Oh God.
We're fine.
That's on secret doors. Does that too? Not just treasure chests or whatever.
Just secret doors. And I forgot for wandering
Well,
monsters, when they pop up again, there's a 1 or 2. We found a 1 or 2, another one shows up. 2 show up. So 1.
oh Lord, I don't know if we're doing anything right at this point.
Okay. So did you want to go ahead and explore?
Yeah, I mean it's the only reason why we in that room, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right. Secret revealed. Master Key Part 1. I don't know if you can see that up there. So we
I
found.
I can.
All right. So we found. I'm gonna put a little token here. We found the first one of 4 that we need.
Okay,
And you still draw exploration cards. So
two
then,
of them.
yeah, and we'll do them. We have to do them in order. So
Oh
first
God,
one, bag of gold.
nice. How many golds did I get in
Uh,
my bag?
25. If you take the gold, roll a single die. On a score of 2 or less, a hidden mechanism triggers, ending the hero's turn. The Overlord may immediately open the nearest unlocked door, revealing any contents and activating the nearest monster.
Yeah, let's. I mean, what am I doing? Am I gonna like?
All right, so I'm gonna roll for you. On 1 or 2, bad
I mean,
stuff happens. Nothing happens.
yeah, I get it. Good,
20,
because
25 gold.
yeah, I got it written down and everything. Jeez,
You ready for the next one?
what am I gonna do? Like, find it and then just let it glimmer in the dim light of the abandoned hold and not take it? I mean,
You
what
pull out
kind
your
of?
cell phone, you take some selfies with it. You know, like look what I found, and then
They
you just
don't
leave
have.
it there.
They don't have cell phones. They
They have
have
they have the new dungeon phone. Remember we were talking about that in Hero Quest
mithril. It's a mithril.
with far
Uh,
speak, and now goes at least a couple floors in the dungeon. You
all
ready?
right, second one. Yeah,
Battle potion.
yeah.
When used, the card is discarded, and the hero gets to add +2 dice to their next fight attack, up to a maximum of 6.
Do I need to jot that down, or is it like I
Yeah,
keep the
well,
card?
you probably want to jot it down, but I keep it outside the deck because once you use it, it'll go back in.
Back then. Okay. I got a battle potion.
And then, so the special rules for this dungeon, though. So the special rule, though, in this one scenario is that when we find a key piece, the Overlord would open up a random door, and activate the monsters inside. So we'll just
Oh.
we'll just have one of the doors open.
It's random, like it we have to figure the randomness of it.
Well, normally the Overlord, if it was being played by a person, would choose. If it's played by us, it would be normally the person who which we've said would be me, would stand in for the Overlord. We could also just
Just
do it. We could do it
number the
random.
doors,
Yeah,
and roll a die.
yeah.
I mean,
So
come on
let
now, what
me.
are we doing here? Jeez.
Your cheese. Uh, 1, 2. There's 4 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are rerolls.
Yep.
All right, so it's gonna be this door opens.
Okay.
I'll turn it sideways.
Whoa.
So let's see what it reveals now.
Wowie wowie wowoo.
I try and click on the Discord screen, or not the
Yeah.
Discord, or the OBS screen instead of. All
Yeah.
right,
Forever I saw.
bookcase.
Wow. Wow.
Actually, is it just for funsies? I'll use a different piece of train that's still pretty big. So I'll show you that in
You
a
don't have
second.
a bookcase?
I do, but I painted up this.
And we're already going off script. I mean,
I know,
gosh.
I know. What are we
I,
doing
I
with
gotta
our
talk to my
lives?
I gotta talk to my union rep. This is getting out of hand.
And unfortunately, that is so far back there. Here, let's do this. I'll just pull this. I'll have to remember the order to bring it back. And then we'll just slide this down a bit more so we can kind of all see where things are at. So it's a curio cabinet. I painted it up for another game, but Looks nice in there. And then the zombies would activate, and so they have movement. I got their movement wrong before. They have movement 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brains.
Are they that kind of zombie?
I mean, I would assume. I mean, do you think they're a different type of zombie?
I mean, it could be all kinds. It's like a fantasy world. Maybe they're really into like charcuterie, chocolate.
Okay.
I don't know,
Okay.
milk bones.
Maybe.
Maybe you can like tame them because you got convenient pocket milk bones, as some of us are prone to have.
Is that one of your recipes?
Follow me for more.
All right. So your barbarian still can go. So it's up to you if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could get to the first one if you want.
I mean, I guess there's no point in delaying the inevitable.
Okay. 5
So Olaf
attack,
has attack of 5. Yep.
defense 1. Yeah.
Turn him into goo, please. Did it?
Yeah. And now the Overlord is aggressive, so I think it
I
would
mean,
it would trigger one of the things. So this zombie will move up and attack. So it
oh,
has an attack of 2 versus your defense of 2,
defense 2 on Orloff. Yes.
and it hits you. So you take a point of damage.
I mean, if you're gonna make me, I guess I can. So Rorden has down 1 and Orloff has down 1.
But then the zombies. So then that was on our turn because that was the interrupt token. Then it will go to the top of the Overlord turn, so the Overlord gets to attack. So it's the same
What?
attack again,
Oh my gosh!
and it does another point of damage to you.
What the heck, man? Why do you do this to me?
Maybe this is Zack Spear, the zombie Zack Spear.
Why? What?
All right, and then it goes
This isn't
back to our turn, and we go back to passive.
okay.
Do you want to? So I could
So just go ahead and hit. Huh?
I could heal you too. Are you down 2 on the barbarian?
Yeah, he's on the 3rd pip.
All right. Well, the wizard here. I have to get close to you, but if you want him to go, so let's just think about what we're gonna do. So the barbarian's gonna tackle the zombie.
Yeah.
The wizard will move closer to the barbarian and heal you.
Okay.
Does the dwarf want to move back into this room and do the explorer here?
Is that the only one left that we need to do another explore of?
Yeah.
Or like
I mean,
this
technically,
is
this room can be explored now too.
well. I mean, I'm saying like from behind or whatever.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
spaces we've otherwise finished with.
Yeah.
Uh. All right. So what do we want to do first? I guess because there's a chance
Let's
that it's
have the
going to spawn a
dwarf go
monster.
first. That way, if you do spawn one, the
All
elf
right.
can. There's something flying around here. The elf can take a shot. So let's have you move 1, 2. Well, have your back to the elf.
Okay.
3,
Okay. And
and
then
then
he's going to do the explorer.
yeah, 1 second. There is a little fruit fly or something. Okay. Explorer.
What you been doing in there, Dave? Jeez.
I don't know where it came from.
Uh,
Okay.
I like the story.
So just an explorer card.
Okay.
Wandering monster.
Uninstalling the game.
How much? You have 4? No, you have 3 defense, right?
On Rorden, 3.
Yeah. Oh, he has one more attack dice. Sorry. You actually blocked it in a surprising roll, so he doesn't do any damage to you.
Because he's down 1, so I don't want him to go any farther. You stay right there.
All right. I hate to say this, but I think what would happen next is the Overlord would use its final interrupt and activate one of the guys.
Alright.
I'm assuming it would be the zombie because it'll go after the weakest. So 2v2.
Going against Orloff, you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll do another point of damage.
Jeez, David.
No more, no more, oh wait.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I did that wrong. It's still in passive because we haven't explored anything.
David.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
I didn't take that point of damage. There was
No,
no
you didn't
attack.
take it. Nope. Okay, so since you've done that, I will have the ranger move in right beside you,
Okay.
Madrigal. All right. So okay, so she's gonna fire at
I'm not allowed to watch them.
Oh, afraid that you're gonna dress up like one of them.
Yeah, I have to keep like 250 feet away or something by court order.
Weird. That sounds like for a whole other reason. All right. Elf will shoot and murderizes. Okay. Then let's heal you up. I'll cast Healing Springs.
Okay.
It's
That's
right
how
next.
many?
It's next door to the Irish Springs. You just go one down, you jump in, and you heal. I heal
Oh,
you back up for 2.
and it's also related to like an icy springs for like an ice bath or whatever that whole thing is.
What?
Plunge, polar plunge.
Oh, I don't. Are you talking about polar plunges in general or a commercial?
Are those in the same hallway? Like if there's Irish Spring, there's
Oh,
Healing Spring, and there's Icy Spring. It's like
Men
part of the polar plunge.
Mentos Spring. All right,
And the
Barbarian.
fresh maker. What?
All right, Barbarian. You attacking? You attacking, dog?
Well, so who's left? Is it
Just
just the
you.
barbarian at this? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, he's gonna do 5 against what was it 2?
1.
Oh, 1 because zombie.
Yeah. So you killed him.
Okay.
You could move still because you still have a movement.
Is there an area that would benefit us in
Do
going
you
to first?
do you want to search? Here, I can move this down a bit more. Do you want to search this back room?
I don't think he could search if he's already
He
attacked us
can't,
here.
but he could go in there.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't think we're too separated or whatever,
I mean, you can go basically right here.
you gotta keep them separated. So.
Hey. We better not start singing because, like, if YouTube detects the song, we haven't paid for it, and we're such great singers, they'll instantly recognize it. And
I think it's gonna be under parody rules, like right out the gate, though.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing anybody any kind of justice with our performance jobs here.
We Overlord turn. We do check to see if and it does not spawn anything because there's not a interrupt.
Okay.
It's back to us. Overlord's
It's
still
already
passive.
used all of its interrupts then?
No, it's just remember it's the discard. Well, okay. The interrupt
Oh, the
tokens
staple.
aren't used to spawn new guys on its turn. We check the bottom of the export discard.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Did you want the barbarian to
I
search
guess we
first?
can. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can do that explore, just to see what happens as a result of it before we make any other decisions. If you think that's okay, Dave.
Legendary gear. You have found Dinlos? Dinlos amulet
Language.
warning. Let me see what this is. Here it is. So you found
Is it
Dinlof's amulet warding.
Dinlof? Dinlolaf?
Dinlafs. Dinlofs.
Okay. Orloff found Dinlof.
Yep. When the hero is the target of an enemy shoot or spell attack, roll a single die. On a score 4 more, the hero cannot suffer damage from the attack. It may only be used once per
Like
round.
a shield once per round.
Yeah.
Wait, per round, that's like per activation then, right? Of all 4 of our
So, for
triggers?
example, yeah, exactly. So it'd be like all 4, like, or if it was the Overlord's turn, they had 4 bad guys, they'd all, and you use this on the first bad guy, you wouldn't be able to use it for the second bad guy. Okay, so you have this. I'll keep it out, so you have that written down.
Okay,
And
I
I
put Inloft's amulet. Well, let me actually just jot down the thing too. It's
and okay.
once per round. It's
You can roll a die
one die.
on a 4 or more. You don't suffer damage from a shoot or spell attack.
Shoot or so range. No damage on range.
Yeah, whereas the spell or if someone's shooting you.
I jotted down like uh, you know Sanskrit.
Oh, I mean,
So
you
we may
can
have to
always.
reference that in the future, but
Okay.
it's enough
I
info to hopefully remember to use it.
Whoops. What did I just do here?
I don't know. What'd you do? You broke it.
Oh, yeah. It's well, one the potion's temporary until you use it, but
Oh, sure.
this is a legendary item, so you're gonna have it unless we
Cool.
trade it around. Okay, so I'll go ahead and move the dwarf because you're not gonna be at 1, 2, 3. You only move 4, right?
For the Warden, yeah,
Yeah.
4.
All right. Well, you're not
5
moving
on
anywhere.
Orloff, 4 on Warden.
Oh, you know what?
Oh god, now you would do. What'd you do? I didn't do it. It wasn't
That's right, right? Like, yeah, because they haven't. None of them have gone this round. That's right, because we opened with the barbarian.
right because we were going to explore to see what might happen before making other decisions. So everybody gets to go, and there's no monsters out that we know of.
Okay, so we really can't get to any other doors. So, um, that
Legend.
happens. Okay, so our turn's done. Overlord's turn. The spawn counter. The only thing it's going to have is a spawn counter. It's going to move over here. It won't spawn one yet
Okay, why did it move there though?
because we're all on this tile. As soon as we're off the big tile where it's at, it'll
You
move
know,
to the new big tile.
okay, but it's like to the weakest, or what's
To the
the
weakest, which is
logic?
probably still the wizard right now because you're
Gosh,
healed up.
all right, fine. No,
Okay,
fine, be that way.
top of our turn. Okay, you have the door knockers. Which door do you wanna? We got 3 left here. I can show you them.
Let's do that one that's yeah. Let's do the one that's more soloed toward the bottom, if the way you're looking at it right this
So
second.
this one.
Yeah, just to I feel like it's easier to clear, and then we have like all the
Okay, do you want
maneuvering
to do
and
the
stuff we might ever want.
barbarian?
I guess yeah, that makes certain sense.
Because
He's got full health,
yeah.
a little less defense, but
So we'll go
Warden
here,
has. Okay.
and then so you have 2 more movement after opening the door.
Now the thing goes aggro. I feel like I'm never keeping track of the aggro
Yes,
condition correctly.
yes.
Okay.
The overlord because
Opening doors is the
you've
thing.
opened a door.
Okay.
There is. Okay. I was trying to tell if that was a trap marker, but it's not. I just like my old eyes. I can't see it. Um, there's an
What is
armored.
that supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be a vent, like art.
Oh,
Okay, so there's just a. You can explore in this room, and then there's just an armored zombie. You
and you're
have,
sure that's not that trap row thing?
yeah, positive.
Just
It is just.
also okay.
So
Okay.
you could move up to it and attack if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. What are we doing here otherwise? You know?
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's 5v3.
Wait, the oh yeah, Orloff is doing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 to 6 cancels. Yeah, you killed it.
Yay.
All right. Uh, your dwarf can't get. Your dwarf, I guess, could 1, 2, 3. Going diagonal, you could get here if you wanted to search the room. Then
I guess let's do it. Why not?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exploration.
Everybody has their like side hustles and stuff. That's my two guys' side hustles. They're both wannabe rappers.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that figures. So as I was saying, they both aspire to have rap careers, and that's about what they've amounted to in that interest so far.
You know what sucks on this card is it also is a
The spawn thing.
it has an interrupt token on it, so that's
Yeah.
ugh. All right. So there's nothing in there. No enemies are out, so the Overlord can't interrupt. Elf and Wizard go next. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have the elf go, and I'm gonna go ahead and have her open a door. She's gonna open this door.
Oh my genie.
Did you say, "Oh my genie"?
Oh my genie. I'm trying to hang in there with the aspirations for this rap career for my guys.
All right. So we have. Let me shrink this. Windows.
You know what their stage names are?
Buffalo Bill.
No. Olaf, his rap career, his rap name is gonna be Nom Saying, and then Gordon is Nah Mean.
Why don't you just call him Sand and Mean?
There were like ideas floated by management that they could do some duo work, but they're really wanting to have like independent careers of their own. But
I
we're
see.
saving that, kind of back pocketing the opportunity to do some collab releases and maybe some touring and stuff together, like a dual billing. But we're just gonna get what we can out of the major markets, like each of their respective
Oh yeah.
audiences, and then someday maybe combine them into a super group.
I can't seem to find the painted table, and I'm getting frustrated losing it. So I'm pulling all. How many more do I have? I have 6 more painted tables. Like there's just a handful. I'm gonna pull all the ones that I need to paint. I'll just paint them all. That way we always have them. But I'll put
Oh
one in the middle
God.
here that's unfortunately not painted.
I mean, it's brown wood table, so I don't feel like anybody's gonna be like, "You didn't paint it. You're fired forever."
Yeah, but next I will try to just. I'll just paint all 6 real quick. It'll take me like an hour. All right.
Is the one that you did paint on your painting table? I bet
No,
the
I think it's
painted
mixed
table is
in.
on your painting table.
I think what happens because I have them all right here, like this, like 2. Um, I'm just looking. I have like a lot of terrain sitting right here next to me, and I must have thrown
No
it in.
way. You have a lot of terrain.
So much terrain. What the funny thing is, I do have like basically torture tables, but I
Whoa.
don't. I mean, I guess I could put a torture table there. It's supposed to be a
I
desk.
mean, yeah, there you go. It's just someone, people make desks really kooky these days. So
Yeah. All right. There
use
is
your words.
one pip on it, so that means it does give cover, which would be -1 to hit him versus it'd be 3v3.
Wait, so you can shoot over it or whatever, but
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to see, and I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see it in the so on this bottom right here on the
Yeah,
where that bookcase was, there's 2 little
yeah,
gray dots on the bottom of that. You can't see
yeah.
my mouse, but so that means that it's full cover.
It's tall, so
And
like anything
then
behind it would
all
be
right.
obstructed POV, whatever it's called, line of sight, LOS.
Right, and then on the table you can see there's one little gray dot above it, which means it's
Right, which
half.
is it's blocking the spaces, but
It's
it
basically
doesn't affect combat at all, right?
no, it's half cover.
Oh, now what are we playing, like Rainbow Six or something now? There's half cover, Gears of War.
So I either can, I could do. Let's just
Oh,
do
you
it.
know why I'm confused about that? Because
What am
I
I
don't
doing?
have the real rule book.
I mean, I just figured you were always confused.
I am, but there
uh,
also is when someone provisions me a book that has no bearing on the games that I've been asked to play.
she's just gonna move into the room and line up a shot so he doesn't have cover.
Oh, okay,
She had
that
enough
works.
movement. Ooh, and I do it. I kill him off.
Nice.
The wizard's the only one left, but I really don't want the wizard to search a room, so he's gonna stay there. Oh, but will a wandering monster pop up? Or yeah, we're gonna spawn something. Um,
Sometimes.
Yeah, let's just he'll go up in that room with her. And then our turn is done.
Oh, wait, nothing spawns? When do you do that?
And now we're in the Overlord turn. So now the Overlord will check.
Oh, that's when that occurs.
Yeah, so there is a wandering
Got it.
monster, so it will spawn.
Of course. Of course.
It can spawn within 5, so it could technically. It has to be back. So like it could spawn there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it could spawn there, but I'll get cover from the table. So it attacks the wizard. Wizard has defense 1 versus its attack 2. Oh, yeah.
We bought his upgraded armor. He has advanced
If
wizard sleeves.
if only. Yeah, it definitely hit him.
His
All right.
advanced wizard sleeves didn't help.
Nope. He needs to be wearing like 5-liter potato bag. Um.
So you want him to have greasy wizard sleeves? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep. He just because it's like, and
Okay.
then they're greasy, and then we cast a flame spell, just like shoots out like as a flamethrower.
Do you like? I mean, do you like him for having armored wizard sleeves or
No.
greasy? If that's
He
like his
actually,
defense.
honestly, the art, his sleeve only comes up to like here, and he's wearing like a really long glove on both hands. Or no, only on one hand.
Oh,
On one hand, he has a glove. Yeah, on
wait,
one
it's
hand he has a
EJ.
glove, which is like his spell casting hand, and then the other hand holds the staff.
Is he a He's Madrigal Jackson.
He's Daenor.
Oh, Dane. I don't know why the elf name makes me feel that should be the mage's name. Like I impose the two.
I don't.
I don't know why that is.
I don't.
Daenor.
I'm so just.
Daenor makes me think Draenor, which makes me think of Space Elves, which is a different game entirely. But they did do magic, so I guess that's still relevant. We're just gonna go with it. Let's go with it, Dave. Wizard sleeves.
You can just call him Dan the Wizard.
Dan. We have Guy Wizard,
We have the
and
Mad
then we have
Elf,
Dan Wizard.
Madrigal the Elf, the Mad Elf, Dan the Wizard,
Yeah. Yeah.
fighting Morty the Necromancer. All right, it's our turn. Overlord goes to passive.
Okay. Allegedly.
Blah 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 blah.
We only have the one mob up right now, right?
The one bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like mob.
let's have Madrigal go first because she can move here and just shoot.
The Mad Elf.
Mad elf, she's a mad elf, out of control. Yeah, because so she does one. And then okay, so then we have the wizard, the barbarian, the dwarf. We have one door left. Oh no, I guess we still need to explore where the elf's at.
Yeah, and the room that Orloff and Rorden are in, they're done, right? That was
Yeah,
fully
there's nothing
explored
there.
and everything's dead.
You
Okay.
you could you could reach the door and open it, but you wouldn't be able to go in if you wanted to go to the closed door.
For Orloff.
Yeah.
I mean, does it effectively cork anything? He's got full health at the moment.
I mean, if there's any bad guys in there, I mean, you would be, yeah, basically staying in the way.
Do we want to do that for what? Who else can activate? Just for those two?
Yeah, just those. I mean, you
Orloff?
could also just set it up for next turn. We don't have to open it. Will there be a monster? There will be a monster spawned, though.
You just keep right in full view of everybody.
You can look at the
God
discard.
and
You can look at the discard.
can you? Okay.
Yeah. So we know
Sounds
there's
like
going to
house
be.
rules for Monopoly or something.
We know that there's
Dave's the
going to
banker
be
too.
an archer showing up. So
Okay.
if you would open the door
So
and
what
there's bad guys in there, then that an archer wouldn't spawn.
piles on? Wouldn't spawn
Right. The Overlord only spawns a monster. There's none on the board.
when there isn't anything shown. Okay. I guess let's go open the door then, because if
Okay.
it's like it can't get any worse than what that room's contents is, then that may be a good reason to go that route. I guess. We haven't had any trouble killing the skelly archers, but we've taken a couple dents and dings. We're like at the scratch and dent sale when I'm going to leave this dungeon and then tell our tale, the saga, Dungeon Saga Origin. What? Those are very confusing terms.
Oh, yeah, another one.
It's an origin
So
of the story of the dungeon.
they did. This is the second Kickstarter.
Is it Dungeon Saga :
Oh, it's a pillar. Okay.
Origins movie film for theaters?
So that they did an initial Kickstarter called Dungeon Saga.
Right, which is the book that you gave me, actually, that
Right.
you made me buy,
Then
technically, that isn't
for
for this
free.
game at all.
Then 3 years later, they decided to do Dungeon Saga Origins, which is a prequel to Dungeon Saga. That's why it's called Origins. So it's kind of like the first time.
Is it Dungeon Saga Dungeon Saga : Origins?
I've actually seen it on the manuals and stuff. They know there's nothing, just Dungeon Saga Origins. 3 words.
So it's the story of the dungeon.
But they also took all the feedback from the first one and incorporated it into this one and changed the rule set, improving it. So I don't know if we'll ever want to play Dungeon Saga because we would be kind of like reversing.
It's like a deprecated in.
And there's no app.
Benefit.
There's no app for the first one. The app was only for the second. So.
Got it.
Okay. So there's let me show you the board. So I had to look. There's a weird thing. This is a pillar.
What does that mean?
It's just like no, it's just a tall pillar.
Yeah.
I think that's all this is. So yeah, I think it's just a pillar. It's just so you can't.
Sure that's not the first floor bathroom and that's the urinal?
No, because it has 2 pips on it, so it's tall. Unless you climb up 20 feet to go to the bathroom.
You guys, you've ever heard of an upper decker?
It could be a giant's urinal. I wouldn't want to be in this room. There is a treasure chest.
Whole new meaning to splash damage.
Wow. Okay. So you came into the room, but you are out of movement. You did.
We're just popping it on the thought that it's not going to spawn anything else behind, because of nothing else being shown.
Right.
But then Rorden gets there still, right? I mean, he's not going to get very far, but we can.
1 second. The Overlord went too aggressive because you explored.
Does he interrupt anything?
He will interrupt.
Was he interrupting? We didn't even do nothing yet. Gosh.
So the closest zombie basically will move right up to you.
Yeah, allegedly. Rude.
And attack. And you have 2 defense.
Yeah, I do. Rude.
A 2 does not beat the 3, and the 3 is more than your armor. So yes, you do take a point of damage.
Damn it. Poor Orloff. He's always getting.
But we're out of interrupt tokens, so as long as we don't do a refresh, that's the last one. Now, yeah, revive. Sorry. Now everybody else can. Well, the elf already went, so now the wizard and the dwarf can still go.
Right. Well, let's bring the dwarf on into the play here. I guess I don't think he's going to really make it anywhere, though, is he?
You could make it right here, and we have been saying that you can attack diagonal through the door.
Yeah, we can do that. You think?
Yeah. So what's your attack?
Rorden has an attack of 4.
Yeah. So you would have killed it.
Whoa. It's a zombie, right? So there's not like any cool stuff left. It's just goo.
Right. And the wizard can move like right there. And then we just end our turn here. So Overlord's turn, he'll move 4. And then he'll attack. We keep forgetting to see if another wandering monster shows up, but whatever. So that'll be 2v2. Like whenever one shows up, another one is potentially supposed to show up. He misses you.
I miss you too, Dave.
Well, the Overlord won't spawn anybody because
that dice. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was a bad one or a good one.
No, the Overlord won't spawn because there's already a monster on the board.
There's still one up.
Yeah. So top of our turn, we go back to passive.
Top of our turn to you.
Barbarian, you want to put this fool down?
I mean, I'm not into this like euthanasia or whatever it is you're proposing, but yeah, let's do some violence.
Okay.
Putting him down. Jeez, Dave. This is like a
Um,
violent insurrection.
no. All right.
January 6th.
Did you probably don't want to move in and just have the dwarf move in to do the explorer?
This says Orloff just did the killing.
Yeah. And this
And
door
it's
is
like a
open.
fresh. Is this a fresh round of activations?
Yes. So he could still
What?
move, but if he moves in here, you're just going to move out because we're going to have to head back down this way.
Oh, I guess just. I mean, you want to send him down the hall then? If the thought is that he's not needed there at the moment,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So like,
just have him go down because I mean, it's still he's down 1 pip on health, but so is Rorden. He's got the 2 defense. Rorden's got the 3, but
okay.
one of those 2 should be front lines. I think most of the time.
Then we can have your
'Cause-
dwarf move in here and do the search for the treasure chest.
or explore. You
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Gosh,
explore.
always mixing up games.
Oh, we have a second explorer up here. I forgot.
Where?
Upper right.
Oh, well, there's still somebody in that room, isn't there?
Yeah, the
Isn't
elf. The elf can try
Mad
it. Yeah, Madriga. Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardiga.
is Mad
Mad
Mardigan
Madriga.
the Harry Popper one?
The Willow, the movie.
Oh no, okay. What's the Mad Eye somebody and Harry Popper?
Harry Plopper.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Harry Popper.
All right,
That one.
I'm gonna click the button. We
Flip
found
it.
the second master key, so we need to find 2 more. And then
But doesn't something happen because we found it?
so what we do is we do 2 exploration cards now. And at the end a random door. There's only one door to open. We've opened everything else. That door will open, and then any bad guys will activate. First
So
exploration
what do
card,
we have?
bag of gold.
Hey,
It's
this is on Mad
25.
Madrigal.
What?
This is on Mad Madigan. Madrigan.
This is on your dwarf. This is on your dwarf who entered the
What?
room.
Wait, he's searching.
Yeah, we just talked about this.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You said there was the other explore thing. I was thinking that was
There was,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was
Yeah, we're reconciling the first one. Got it.
your dwarf moved in there, so I figured we
I
were
got
gonna
it.
do
I
it.
got it. I
Okay.
got it. How many gold coins does
It's
he get?
25, but we have to roll a dice, and if on a 1
Oh,
or
we're definitely doing
2,
that. Who the
okay.
hell is going to leave shinies sitting there? That's so stupid.
All right, so I rolled a 1.
Stupid.
So
Some
let's
Indiana Jones BS. Just
so
swap it with a sandbag. Just weighted
wow.
just right.
So what happens is the only door left that hasn't opened will open. Um,
Wait, did you roll the dice for the awesome sauceums?
the awesomes. What?
Awesome sauceums.
All right. So let me go back to this.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So there's the
Poor mom.
two. There's the 2 zombies up here. They'll immediately activate. Uh, so they're just moving up. Moving on up.
Moving on up.
Okay. And then the dwarf, you draw 1 more exploration card. It's a treasure chest.
Wait, we don't need to reconcile the thing though?
We did.
Oh, okay.
So the bag of gold triggered one of the doors to open and the monsters to activate.
Okay. But you don't have to do the dice rolling thing?
The dice roll is either on a secret door being revealed, or I did do a dice roll for the bag of gold.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I rolled.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, so we rolled a trap on the second card.
Oh, awesome. Super cool.
Falling rocks, which I don't think we've done yet.
Yeah.
Maybe
New
you can-
stuff.
Maybe you can catch them with your
It's
face.
the DLC. We got the wow, Dave.
The hero must roll a single die. If the result is greater to or equal to or greater than your movement, you suffer damage. What's your movement? 4?
Warden's foe. Oh,
You don't suffer anything.
yeah, it's damn right.
Really, the poison
right.
dart one I think is the worst. Okay. Um,
How do you know?
since you did trigger a trap, the Overlord will go to aggressive, but it doesn't have any interrupt tokens. Dwarf Son. So you basically stuck your hand in there, you grabbed the gold, you triggered a door opening, and then had a bunch of rocks fall on your head that didn't do anything. It was like a bag
Yeah,
of
it didn't fall on
gravel,
my head.
but the bag was so old that instead of this huge bag hitting all at once, it just kind of trickled out and just kind of like.
Wow, really? Maybe
And,
he's like, even though he's this short, stout dwarf, that maybe he's got like Jack Black like reflexes and dove out of there as soon as there was signs of danger in the trap.
I'm now picturing Jack Black dressed up as a dwarf. Like,
As you see, he's got a huge beard right now. That's
yeah,
what
he
made me
does.
think
It
of
would be
it.
good. I agree. Okay, so then my two need to
I can be
go.
Zach Black for Halloween.
You should be dressed up as a dwarf.
Here, get me a big old beard thing to put on for Sunday game day.
All right. Well,
And wigs.
we have the Thor one.
You have all this room
Spot
now. You
on.
gotta get like costume department, makeup, special effects,
All right. So
quibs and blood.
the
Uh,
Madriga, the Mad Elf, is gonna explore this room.
that's the last one that's not yet revealed
Right.
in our. Okay, cool.
Oh, Superior Healing Potion.
What does that do?
You recover 2 health.
Oh,
So she'll hold on to that, and then she'll move. And then the wizard needs to go.
okay.
He's just gonna actually, yeah, he's just gonna move into the corner because you're gonna. Are you actually gonna block? Yeah, you're gonna pretty much block. Okay, we're done. Overlord's turn. We should
Why
develop a
do you
new
give him that voice?
because it's kind of like Zargon, but we should develop our own voice for Overlord. Like, what does the Overlord sound like? Overlord turn. I mean, like, we could really go deep, or you know.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm all inspired by Rings of Power, like orcs and stuff. So we gotta have the Urukai Black speak.
I don't,
Black
all
speech.
right. So the first Zombo on you is deflected.
Yeah. This is Orloff who's like in line of fire first, or who's up
Yeah,
there?
the barbarian. Second
Does that one
one,
get to him too? Okay.
yeah, and he's actually going to okay, so he's
Oh,
actually going to get a bonus because this is the zombie horde thing. So
oh,
he's going to get 3 attack dice. You're also going to be -1 die because you're now overwhelmed.
this is against Orloff.
Yeah, the dwarf or the barbarian.
Well, he's only
You're
2 base, so he's down to
he-
1 if it's -1
uh
then.
they missed because you rolled a
Uh,
5, which cancels the 3, and the other 2 aren't high enough because they need at least a 3 to hurt you.
a 2 or a 3?
A 3 because you have an armor
Wait,
of
are they up
2.
against Rorden or a Vorloff?
The barbarian.
2. He's got 2.
Yeah, so
Those ones
they need
were.
more than 2 to hurt you.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Okay, top of our turn, Overlord goes to passive. I don't remember this door
Top
is
of the
open.
turn to you, matey.
Um,
Is matey even? I don't think that's right.
it's your turn, Barbarian. It's your turn to shine. You could do a
Well,
rage thing to kill both, or
oh, well, how much more do you think there is? Because we're only like half. Well, we have like
we
a full tile left, I guess, in it.
yeah. I mean, we have a big tile left, so yeah. I don't. I
And there
mean,
could be a big bad or like a horde or
we have
just
two
one.
more. We have 2 more chests to find in theory. So I mean, the other thing you could do though, like the problem is you're kind of stuck right now because if you move, you're going to take a free strike. So you could kill one, but then if you move, you're going to take a free strike. And I guess the wizard.
They
Let's
gonna
let
do it?
the. Yeah, okay, you're going
Are
to
they gonna
attack.
do an interrupt? Are they gonna do an interrupt after any one character's activation
No,
here, or
there's
are
no
they?
interrupt tokens left.
Okay. I mean, it's higher chances, like or whatever, fairly certain that he's gonna wipe out the one that he hits at
I mean, it's
strikes out
fine
at.
if you just
So
want to attack one. attack the one that's diagonal, and
Yeah.
then the wizard can attack the other one diagonal, and we can see if we can wipe them both
Okay.
out.
Okay. And we'll save that his thing, the unstoppable feet thing, for
Yeah, that's
a little
fine.
bit farther in, maybe. All right, let's do that. He's going to do the diagonal one. He's got
Okay.
the attack of 5.
Yeah, you killed it.
Are you sure? Did you check it twice?
Well, there's the dice. You got multiple 6s.
There's the dice. You checked them twice.
I even cut the dice, shuffled them.
Naughty and
Oh.
naughty and nice. I got you
Um,
Christmas dice. You don't even ever use them.
they wouldn't show up on camera very well.
Well, not with that attitude.
So the zombie is overwhelmed now, so it's -1 defense, but can't go less than 1. Dan the wizard, Dan or the wizard. 2 attacks. Does not kill it.
Oh,
Yeah, does not kill it.
Dan, or it sounds like it could be like Danny Golds. Like if you give him like Atlantic City or Vegas name.
We could move your dwarf up. Danny Golds. We're kind of stuck now until this zombie goes away. I failed to kill without going aggressive, so Overlord's turn.
No one else. Yeah, no one else can get to anything, right? Because
Right, we're kind of like,
ranger,
yeah. So he'll attack you. 2v,
allegedly.
2v2.
Allegedly. May I remind you, sir?
He does do a point this turn.
How you? What? I don't trust your rolls.
I don't trust your rolls.
Are they cinnamony?
Yes.
Are you making cinnamony rolls?
No. All right.
Well, then I don't trust them at all. Then.
Overlord's done. Barbarian, you want to open up?
Yes, please. God, let's make this thing be over. I just want my keys
Uh-oh.
to my Bima.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Seriously.
Ah.
Wizard's got to come in for clutch.
Oh, you know what? No, can't go down below 1 defense dice. Okay, yeah, the wizard. Wizard does it. Yeah, wizard does it. All right.
Raynor.
1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard, go ahead and move a bit.
Are things moving a little slowly in your plumbing? Use Draenor clog clearing. Magic.
All right. So I went ahead and moved everybody, assuming we're all advancing towards that door.
That's illegal.
However, okay. So Overlord's turn. We check to see.
Passive, or are we in mad?
Well, it doesn't matter for its turn. It just matters what's at the bottom, and so there is a spawn.
Yeah.
I guess I can go up there. It's going to attack you.
Rorden, though.
Yeah, the barbarian.
Oh, okay, great.
It's in your back.
Only got.
It's in your backyard.
Great, it's awesome. Totally cool, Dave. Thanks.
It does a point of damage.
Oh my God. You're very helpful. Thank you. Appreciate
All right, top of our turn.
Top of the turn to you. Can
you'll count
as movement.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn around and swat this thing, hopefully. So
all right,
let's do that. I have attack dice. Let's do this thing. Dave's fault.
Yeah, you killed it.
Dave'sFault.com.
Is there going to be another one? There's not going to be another. It won't spawn another one next turn. Okay. We'll have people move. People, come on, people. Are you moving? There must be a secret door we've missed because I just realized there's no door in this new room.
How can there be a secret door? Maybe we explored everything in the app thing, I thought.
No, there's still the new room.
Oh. So we have explore icons showing somewhere.
Yeah, just the new room on the left. So
that has to be the thing.
She'll go ahead and search because it has to be a.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, indeed.
Would you believe there's a secret door in there? Oh my gosh.
4 out of 5
Secret
rooms
doors.
have a secret door.
Do you or your loved ones have secret doors that were undisclosed to them during
Oh,
their home buying?
now we roll a
Oh
die
God.
to see if we
Oh
set off the
God.
alarm.
Oh God.
We do.
Oh
A
no.
wandering monster will appear.
Oh
Uh,
my God. In that space at least, not hopefully.
I mean, it
No more
appears.
at Orloff.
It's only on a 1. I rolled a 2.
Ooh, you'd be cheating again.
Okay,
You know who
so
I'm gonna
then
tell.
the wizard will move in, and then the dwarf. I'm just assuming you're gonna go with your full 4, which will put you right there.
Sure. I mean, we all got to go that way. There's nothing else to be done, right? So,
Right.
okay, dokie.
Okay. Overlord's turn. The card
Okay.
drawn has no interrupt, so it won't spawn anything this turn.
Okay.
Our turn. Barbarian.
Where's that door? I see it. Yeah, let's bring him up.
Okay. So you're gonna be up there. I'm gonna
He,
pull.
does anyone else have any healing that's possible?
I have a. Yes, I can use my feet to recast a healing spell.
Recast. Okay.
So I'll
Do
go
you
ahead and
want to
do.
do that just
Yeah.
to pad Orloff some? He's down to 1 pip. Like
Yeah, but
he's on pip
let's
4.
let's wait till your dwarf opens up the new room.
Okay.
So yeah, so that way I can resolve the wizard's movement. So
Okay.
1, 2, and we'll have you open up the new room.
1, 2. Unbuckle that. Not a shoe. What would it be? What
Oh,
the?
okay.
Whoa.
That's a
What are
lot.
those?
Uh,
Those are different critters, aren't they?
no, they're. I mean, they're a little bit different. We haven't seen these yet this game, but we saw them
Is the
last
piles
time.
of bones?
Piles of bones.
That was in my rule book, so it may not be relevant since somebody made me buy this rule book that, you know.
I like how you keep saying buy something that was free. Since someone made me get this rule book that's absolutely
Did
free.
I or did I not have to have the whole e-commerce experience to acquire this PDF for a game that we're not even playing? Your
Listen,
Honor, I
listen,
rest my case.
listen, Grandpa.
Do not even believe the rules. You
All
can't
right, I'm gonna pull some legal
handle the
doors.
rules.
All right,
So
Grandpa.
what are those new icons?
1 second. Let me put the rest of the doors
Grandpa.
down.
Gosh, can you imagine if Nicholson was your grandpa?
I'm calling you, not Nicholson.
Oh, why
Nicholson
am
would
I
be the
grandpa?
best grandpa because you're like the e-commerce experience. Such an official
Wow.
old school term.
How is
Um,
that old school? Everything is e-commerce.
I actually haven't heard anything called e-commerce in a long time.
What the hell? Considering what you do, what do you call all that?
We just call it the store. Okay, so hold on. I don't want to. So there's 4 bad guys have appeared. We got this guy. We got we have 3 fighters, and then
The new icons are fighters?
yeah, skeleton warriors. And then there's an
Skeleton
archer.
warriors. Oh.
We've seen him before in the first quest, and then there's an archer down here.
Oh, okay.
So 4 guys up here.
And there's 4 more doors?
Yeah,
5.
and
Am I reading that right?
there's 4, but there's also a trap.
Oh, Lord.
So let me put the trap. It's down there in that hallway. Here, I'll pop it up again. It's in the bottom left here by that archer.
Yeah.
There's a trap.
We don't know which way it's it's just across the span of
Yeah,
2 there.
yeah, it's just a span of
Okay.
2.
10-4, good buddy. Over and out.
So your dwarf doesn't have enough movement to make it to a bad guy.
Well, that sounds
Um,
really judgy of you, so thanks for that.
because you only have 1 more movement, so that'd put you right here. Do you want to enter there, or do you want to wait?
Uh, I, how fast do how fast do they move? Like, what's their movement? The baddies?
The skeleton warrior's movement is 4. So the one closest is definitely going to get to you, but not any of the rest.
Hmm.
Regardless if you move in or not, that one will get to you.
Who's right in the doorway right now?
It's you, the dwarf.
Okay, you. It's two different people. Okay, so Rorden. Cheeseburgers. I don't know because I don't want him to. There's that whole like swarming potential and all that. He has his feet that he's not yet used. So does Orloff, but we need to heal
Well, the
him.
advantage of having you
Being the
step
spray.
in here is that
No,
then more
no.
guys can come in, more of us can come in.
Okay. He can only step in, like he can't make it to anybody to be on the
Correct.
offensive that way.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess just have him step in then. I don't know.
Okay. All right, so
Is he
he's
just
done.
sticking his head down the door jam, like through the threshold, and be like, "Nanner, boo boo," and blows raspberries or something?
I figured he was just like, oh, I'm going front because I'm so armored and heavily armored, nothing can hurt me.
He's saying this. He's
Uh-huh.
telling everybody.
That's his song. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. Going to the dungeon. So you're just asking for it, is what it is.
Wow. What, you can't say that anymore, Dave. Jeez.
The dwarf is asking for an
Especially because
attack.
it's the way he's dressed. I mean, jeez. Come on, Dave.
Jeez. Okay,
2024,
so
but
you're done. The wizard will use his feet. Is his feet? Or no, his feet that you like so much. To
it's polydextrous. He's, he can use
Dan
his
shows
feet.
off his feet. He cast a little bit of healing
Oh,
springs
no.
with them on for
Oh.
the barbarian. I heal you too.
Okay, thank God. Orloff is really into some feet stuff.
And he's not going to move.
Oh,
Then the elven ranger will move. Actually, she can move up here. She hasn't gone yet. She'll go right beside
I'm gonna do
you.
some pew pews. There's no
Yeah.
interrupts happening, right? We're not messing that up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And the spawn point is still on the old tile, so even
Oh
at the
wow.
end of this, it's just going to move to this tile.
Okay. Cool. All right. 10-4.
A
Good
skeleton
buddy.
warrior has defense 2. I have 4 attacks. I did the wrong color for the dice, but that's okay. Yeah, I get rid of him.
You did some good pew pews.
Yeah.
It'd be cool
Uh,
to have the AI. Can you make the AIs take over your control stuff so that, like, as your roll goes, it knows to like make full screen the dice box and then take it away when there's movement stops after X seconds
there's a
doesn't
noise
count.
detection feature, but I don't think it's smart enough to do that. I'm not sure what it actually does because it doesn't imply that like I can't even make I have to create scenes, and I don't know if there's any logic where I can link one scene to another scene if something happens. I have to actually
You
click a
know that you're
button.
big on making a scene, so
I know.
I get it.
You're the biggest scene. All right. Everybody's gone. Overlord's turn. I'm gonna go ahead and move the spawn point. It'll probably move right here to the weakest again, so it's gonna move closer to us. And then all these guys will move 4. Oh, he'll move up, but he can shoot. He'll shoot Mad Madriga. I forgot he had ranged. So 3 versus 2. Yeah, he does a point to her. And then this
The elf took a damage.
you can't really see all these. There you go. Yeah, the elf took a
I mean, I'm
damage.
seeing everything.
And then this guy comes down. So he's coming down around the corner.
Okay.
And then Overlord flips back to passive, and it's our turn. Um, you could actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. The barbarian could move up here if you wanted. He has enough movement to get all the way here. If you want to bring him to the forefront.
I mean, he's healed up now, but you're not suggesting to do the feat, right? Just to get in the
Yeah,
fray. Otherwise,
just to attack. Yeah, because he can move up
yeah,
right
might
here.
as well. He should be able to squish something. Which way? Which way is the best attack orientation here?
That way, where I have him pointed.
Okay. There's two enemies in there, or there's just the one.
There's just the one. The other enemy.
Okay.
There's another. Well, I'll move the board in just a second so you can see
No,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. I just thought I can't make out all the figures quite. So, but I
All right,
thought that we had
6 to
only the one there.
6. Yeah, you destroyed that one.
Okay, that's
Uh,
cool.
Yeah, see, there's the other two.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it. I was wondering if that one had made it, but it's an archer, so it can pop off next, right? Or
Well, I think what we'll
it will pop.
do is we'll have two, three. Yeah, she might as well move all the way to the forefront. She'll move up there and just shoot it. Actually, use these dice. So 4 V1. Yeah, so she shoots it. Uh, Dwarf, I'm assuming you just want to move up.
Which way do we want to go first, or do we want to like go try to clear out that guy and then carry on down that length? We got to deal with the
Well,
trap.
next round, the minute he comes down that corridor, I can shoot him with the elf. Most likely, I can just kill him.
Okay.
So
We want
yeah,
to like
I guess if you wanted to
position the dwarf
travel,
toward.
yeah, if you want to travel towards this door, we can start. There's also the
We can't
hallway.
make it though. That's as
The
far as
hallway
we'll go.
itself can also be searched.
Oh, there's explore marker doodad.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
we want to wait until we've dealt with the other baddie that we know of first, or because it's farther away, we want to go ahead and have him explore? Because he's not active
So
yet, right? He's just new.
if you would draw a wandering monster, it'll probably appear right behind you and shoot you in the back.
Yeah. We don't have to.
So
I mean, we
okay,
just know to get the explorer out of the way
yeah,
as we're able. We don't have to do it right now. Does that make sense, Your Honor?
yeah, that's fine. All right, so they've all gone.
Allegedly.
Overlord's turn. That one will continue moving down. And then it doesn't spawn anything because there's still a bad guy on the board.
Got it.
And so it's our turn again.
Okay.
So we just want Madriga to go and then finish
Yeah,
this.
if you think we just do the shooty and then find out, if we then explore or pop a door, but either way.
Yeah. So she shoots that one too. And then she won't uh she'll move up. She'll just move up here just to get prepped for next. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. I could still open the door and just move out of the way to make it easier for you to move in. Because she could go, yeah, 1, 2,
We
3.
killed the guy, and then you're saying move her there. She'll have movement enough to open the door.
Yeah, because that'll be
That
4.
got it.
Because she has 2 more movement now. The Overlord will flip to active. Um, she has like 6 movement, so she's crazy fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have
Oh God.
another
Every time he
bookshelf.
gets one of these ideas.
So she rolled and shot it, killed it.
To
So
keyword
then,
it.
yeah, do you want the dwarf
Bob it.
then?
To see what we go ahead and get rid of the other guy.
Yeah, he'd have to move up to it.
Okay. They got 4 move and 4 attack and 2. Well, I guess defense doesn't matter yet. That's an archer, so it has a 2 defense or 1.
It has a 1. But it has. Oh, yeah, you did kill it. All right.
Okay.
Actually, you should keep your back to the wall. We'll just have you move like that. All right. So, do you want your barbarian to go with? Like, we could go 2 different directions.
Anytime we've ever done that, we've either gotten really lucky or like barely survived with the skin of our teeth or whatever.
But it's just going to take your dwarf forever at movement 4 if you're going to go that direction.
Well, everybody's likely got to come back the other way, right? Since we're gonna.
Well,
The win conditions are just finding the 4.
these could connect up though. I don't. It is possible that we're going to pop out over here.
Well, so then it's not so much the guy's got to catch up because he could just go in the door that's.
Sure. So do you want your barbarian just continue falling?
I guess because he's only down 1 pip health, so even dealing with that trap in the hall is like not like a real problem. So.
Okay, so that's where they're all
I
going
mean, I
to be.
don't know. Either way,
That's fine. They all move.
we're gonna have to deal with the spawn too, right? Because that's
Yeah,
likely to
actually,
occur.
this is right here. I had that.
Are we in the passive or the aggro condition now?
It doesn't matter because there's no tokens.
Oh, okay.
All right. So they all moved. We go to the Overlord's turn. Let's see. The Overlord may spawn something. It does. 1. So they'll go here, the skeleton archer, and attack.
Okay. It has what, 2 attack or 3?
3. And you have,
So
wait, did you have
3v3?
4 defense? Oh, you have 3 defense.
3
Damn it.
on
All right, I
Warden.
rolled too many
3v3.
dice. Let me roll. So yeah, 3v3.
That can be our podcast name.
3v3.
Too many dice.
Oh.
Too...
No, you blocked it.
Okay, good. I tried really hard to.
Okay, then it's our turn. So I think Madrigal, 1, 2, 3, 4, would make the most sense to open the door again because she can get out of the way, and then if she needs to, and then the barbarian wouldn't have to
Or
worry
pop a
about
shot
her.
too, right? Because she'll have
Yeah,
both her actions. Okay.
4,
Me.
5, so she'll have 1 action after she opens the door. Oh, we have the
Cool.
hallway to search too. Oh.
That hall that we're all in, or the
Yeah, if we
everything
really
we're in?
want to, yeah.
Okay.
All right, there's a treasure chest in there, and a
Oh, okay, that's good. And an explore though, so maybe you're right in that the rooms are connected, or it's just a fingers crossed open prayer.
Okay. I think she should be able to shoot him from there, so I think she would just shoot.
Do it, do it, do it.
It's a warrior. They have 2 dice. Ooh, 6 and 5 though. Oh, I still did it. All right.
You. Can we get a sound effect on a soundboard? So like we get really like really gory sounding sound effects and stuff.
Wow. She can't move out of the way though, so you're gonna 1, 2, 3. You're gonna kind of like stop right outside.
They're just snuggling. They're friends.
And then the wizard will stay where he's at and not do anything. Oh, I'll move my back to the wall. And not do anything because I'm assuming we may have to go back the other direction.
Okay.
And then what does the dwarf want to do?
Well, let's take care of the threat, I guess, first and foremost.
Okay. So you're 4 versus it's 1. Yeah. And you killed it, but you had to move up, so you're basically done.
I mean, that's fine because it seems like everybody's going to have to come back this way. I guess we'll gamble on that chance that it's connected in any other way here momentarily. But
Okay, Overlord turn. Nothing happens on the Overlord turn.
because of the card
Nothing's
ordering,
Yeah, nothing spawned. I guess you want your barbarian to move in and search.
why not?
You're in a much better I'm like the Madrigal only needs 1 more hit and she's toast.
Yeah. So he's got only 1 pip down. So
Yeah, okay.
is that just the 3rd key fragment then?
Yeah, part 3.
And the win conditions are just that we get the 4
The
pieces,
4.
and then that's it. You don't have like escape or
Yeah, I believe it's just the 4. But we'll see.
okay,
I don't.
okay.
All right, so first
What?
exploration card, Wandering Monster.
Son of a beeswax.
So
We got the 3rd piece though with it, or that you just
yeah, we
have
have
to
the
draw,
3rd piece already.
and then you do the 2 cards worth.
Okay, so it has you have 2
Oh, that
defense.
can be like a butler character for your shows. Cards worth.
Not
And
dice
you're like,
worth.
Cardsworth, bring me another beverage.
It does do a point of damage to you.
Son of a beat. This is on Orloff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you draw a 2nd card.
Yeah.
Battle potion. So this is
So that means Rorden and Orloff have one then.
yeah. And then a random door will open. So there's 2 doors on the map that we don't.
Sounds like some Squid Game stuff.
Oh yeah, kind of. One to
Like solve a part of the puzzle, but there's some other some other thing that's
it could. 1 to 3 on the left, 4 to 6 on the right.
got it.
So 4 to 6. All right, so that's where the final treasure chest is at.
Countdown is. Oh, well, so we got to do a drive by anyways. Well, I guess it's good because the thing is going to be the farthest from anybody. I mean, like farthest from Rorden for now, but and we can check out the other room once we make it into the zip code.
Okay.
That explore icon went away in
So this is
the
open.
Orloff room that we just did. With
Yeah,
the treasure.
it was supposed to.
So that means there's no connection, right? Those rooms are.
Yeah,
That's
it
where
wouldn't have. You wouldn't be able to search for the chest if there was a secret
Oh,
door.
because it does that first
Yeah.
always. Got it. Okay, makes sense.
So this guy is going to activate, and he just walks down.
Okay.
All right. So that was just your barbarian going. All the other guys can still go. We still have a trap down here, FY, that needs to be
The
triggered.
barbarian, there's a wandering monster that spawned in the room with him,
Yeah.
and it didn't attack right away though.
No, it shot you.
Oh, it's an archer. I can't see the model so good.
Yeah. We rolled it.
Okay, I thought so. I'm reconciling like the arrangement of the map now. Everybody can go except Orloff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you want your dwarf just to kind of move down the hallway?
Like toward like the trap side.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make it, right? So I
Nope.
guess
Okay.
the new enemy that's coming out is an archer as well, or is that the skeleton warrior?
It's a warrior.
Okay. So yeah, so that matters less.
I'll have her move in here just to make it easier next round for us to like both move back, and then I'll shoot the skeleton archer.
Okay. Just gonna do some pew pew.
Yeah, so she kills it. Okay. That's all of our turn. So yeah, the wizard just moved. He's just coming around the corner. Zargon's turn. Overlord's turn.
We're gonna get demonetized somehow. I don't know how that would be,
but the skeleton warrior is able to get up to you.
Man, my knee hurts like a zombie. Really? Oh man.
Diagonal.
Okay. He's got 2 pips. He's on his like 3rd health thing, like right in the middle.
But he's 3 dice of defense, right?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Did I do that right? He didn't take. Orloff is in the middle. Rorden's only down 1, and yes, Rorden has 3 shields.
All right, you're fine. It didn't do any damage.
Good. I know I'm fine.
Our turn. I'll go ahead and move these guys back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're friends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I moved all those guys because they're just coming down the hallway here, and then the wizard came behind the dwarf. Dwarf, I assume you're attacking?
Yeah, I don't know what else. Oh, I guess we've not really encountered it before, but the whole like disengage thing with the free strike.
But you might as well kill it, and then you still have your movement afterwards.
No, I'm trying to remember that there are things that we don't do often or have
the
not
free
yet
strikes,
done.
because we normally just stop and fight, and we don't move or try to get behind them. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's going to be at some point at which it's like it becomes more relevant or whatever. We're only on the 2nd thing, so it must not yet be there.
Right.
All right, so he's going to do his 4 attack Ds.
4 to 4. Oh no, you have a 5. So 5 to 4. Yeah, you did kill it because that 4 behind us. So. Did you want to move and trigger the trap?
That's the only way about it, right? Is just to see what. I guess because it seems like we got to go that way, right? It's unfair that the monsters can freaking just go through it willy nilly.
It's nothing.
Good. That's what I said.
So I think you can keep moving. You can probably move up to this door.
How many movement? He was able to do 4. He was right next to
that's 4 right there to go.
Dino? Okay.
So you're right behind that door. Yeah.
Okay. So he didn't open the door yet. He's at the door, right?
Yeah. Okay. Overlord's turn. Okay. It does spawn.
Oh my god.
Here. 1, 2. I guess it just fire from down there.
Daynor the Draenor.
This could be bad. He might have to use his yeah, I think he's going to end up having to use it. 3 range versus 1 defense. Yeah, he's going to practice it. Yeah, because that's going to hit. So He's gonna have to use it.
Which one is this one? The resistance or whatever it is,
Uh,
or the revive? What are you
the
talking
revive. Dan or the wizard is going to have to use revive.
about? Okay, but you do use it. Yeah, does he do? How does it
I mean,
work? You go
he's
down first.
basically going to miss his next turn and then come back up.
Got it. Okay, I remember we did it only the once the last time. I don't really
Okay,
remember if they did it to you in the training wheels thing from the book, but
and then that's going to be it. Now the rest of the
okay.
characters, I don't think any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the rest of the characters can't get there. Dwarf, you're not going to be able to get back in time either.
I mean,
Um,
unless there's any benefit in like regrouping, we would just have him hold out or
you
what?
you could open the door and just like,
No, I don't want to add to the fray. I mean, like the chaos here.
I mean, it'd only be
Hold out.
one guy, and it's the last door, so in theory, that is the last treasure chest room.
There might also be
Okay, that's
a
fine.
bunch of baddies.
All right,
You
it's fine to wait.
crazy is
Okay,
all I'm saying. If you want me to do it, I will do it because fearless leader Dave is asking us to
no,
do
it's
it,
fine.
but
It's fine.
I have a
Um,
hesitation. I
so
will
then
file it in my what is it in my peer review, self review.
so that's fine. We're this round's done. We'll go to Overlord. You can
My
file.
coworkers are
Yeah.
pressuring me to.
Well, we're gonna put it on your review. We're probably gonna put you on a pip.
Cool. That means I got to start looking for jobs.
Um, this guy in the Overlord turn will go around the corner and shoot Madriga,
Okay.
which it might suck
Oh yeah.
because
Okay.
uh, yeah, this might suck. Well, only one hit, so it's not. I didn't get a block. Uh, so she too has to use her. She goes down.
What the heck? How did we get in this situation?
Um, our
Man.
turn. Wizard is back up, full health. Barbarian. 1, 2, 3. You could reach him.
Okay. Well, let's do that. I don't like this guy. He's messing up my whole thing here. Son of a bee.
Yeah, you come in. So I guess you're super upset seeing like the wizard gets up off the ground all bloody, and then you see Madriga fall down, and then you entered your
He,
barbarian
he's
rage.
he he's over there like Larry David, like the just dumbfounded expression, looking both ways down the hall, like what the.
The wizard will move. Dwarf,
Okay.
do you want to do anything, or do you want to wait another round?
So right now we're in the clear, except that we got to get
Okay, so
mad.
yeah, we have to do whatever this
Okay.
last room is.
I guess I guess let's pop the door. I mean, if we got
The
3/4 of our folks in the.
the only thing to be aware of is there is 2 interrupts. So if you pop the door,
Oh, he
it
can take
will
immediate.
one of them will activate because the
Okay, we'll just
AI
wait
would.
then. I guess let's get
Okay,
everybody staged or something. It's
okay.
not an urgency like we're on a
Well,
timer or something, right?
the opposite thing is or another guy's gonna spawn.
Is that likely or like
It's going to
possible, not
happen. It's
probable?
going to happen. There's no bad guy on the board, and we know that there is
Well, do we
a
go with the
trap.
known unknowns or the unknown knowns or the unknown unknowns?
I think it's
Like, where do we get? We need to call Mike
how much
Pence
life
here, Mike Cheney.
how much life does the dwarf have?
Rorden is on his 4th pip, so he's only down 1 allegedly,
I say
if
go ahead and
I've
open the
tracked this
door.
correctly. All right, let's pop that door. Go with the known unknowns.
Okay.
What the heck is that thing?
We have a table.
Oh, is it just another Skelly warrior? What is that thing? No. Oh, it's a revenant, isn't it?
Oh, you know what?
Oh God, now what?
Uh, I forgot this other room, this green room, and up right north of of there. That door opened, and I forgot that that's where the treasure chest is. The fourth treasure chest is right there. We just have to go into that room and search.
So we didn't need to open this room that
We
we just
didn't.
talked me into opening.
We didn't.
That my dead cousin is like
You
reanimated
could
with a fake beard attachment or whatever.
you could go up there and attack it if you wanted.
So we open the door. There was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, I guess now that someone has talked me into. Is he in that spot? I thought it was a column or something in that spot. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. There's that weird column thing right there.
Okay. It looks like a bird bath.
Yeah, very tall bird bath.
Are they baptizing other undeads in there or something?
You did not do it.
What?
You didn't do it.
Does that mean there's an interrupt coming in my face next? That was not the way that should have phrased.
Yes, there's now an interrupt.
Don't repeat it. You don't need to repeat it. Everybody understands what we were talking about.
So it'll attack you. You have 3 defense, right?
This is Rorden, yes.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite. So now it has 4 attack,
Cool, thanks for that.
and it does hit you.
Son of a beep. Well, Rorden's half health.
All right.
Game anymore. I'm not uninstalling it.
Overlord turn.
I'm getting a refund from Steam.
It won't spawn anything, but this guy will attack you again.
Oh yeah, because you got a whole new full cycle. Great, cool. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. You're my favorite.
It does another point of damage.
What is the potions he's got? Gordon's got battle potion and potion of resistance. Potion of resistance is the
Plus 2 dice to your defense roll.
only for ranged and but
spell.
Wait,
yeah, ranged and spell.
That was the amulet. That is also the same for resistance.
No, just defense for anything. You could have popped it and then add an or two, but okay. So at the top of our turn, she stands up.
Oh, don't forget that Roar does have his special thing. Once per game, he can re-roll any 1 dice.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would. I don't think it would have helped with that one.
I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, before we've exhausted all other things, there is that one to like.
Do you want to see if he takes this dwarf
out of the hat?
Do you want to see if he takes this dwarf out?
You're saying it's our turn. Activate Rorden first to see if we can kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, please. I want my sweet revenge.
Really, you don't.
God.
Maybe you recognize this dwarf. It's like your mother.
Cousin Eddie.
It
has to have like a more goofy dwarven name, so it's Cousin Edwin.
I'll finally cast a pyromancy spell. I'll cast burn on it.
Thank God. You can reach it though.
I don't have to see it.
Oh, cool.
I just have to be within 4 squares.
4 square.
Yeah, I killed it.
Hey, thank God.
You're welcome. I know that was a relative, so I doused it with gasoline.
We had like dwarf on dwarf violence that just wasn't going anywhere in there for the longest time until
And Wizard Dan walks in.
Danny,
snaps his fingers, ignites
Danny
it.
Golds.
All right, Barbarian 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elf, Madriga.
Now we gotta go actually to the I would say at this point we don't want to risk for the unnecessary like gambles on the other explorers.
I agree. We should just get the chest and finish.
Because we're gonna probably have to face. Does it immediately end because we get the 4th, or do we have to like reconcile the?
I'm guessing it will. We'll see.
Okay.
This will move now because nobody's on that, and so nothing will spawn. Spawn point will move. Our turn.
Maybe that's why it makes it that you get the item from the explorer and then do the cards. But if it's the last thing that you needed to do and you win, that you don't need to do the cards then.
Yeah, I assume.
Or it's like house rules hard mode if you do reconcile them, I guess. But whatever.
I'm gonna just keep moving everybody.
Yep, please, thank you. Although, as long as we're not skipping out on the Overlord.
So the wizard could make it in there and do the final search.
Okay. What's his health like?
Full, because he just recovered.
Oh, that's right.
So he might as well, right? Those 4 in there and explorers. So let's just see. You have found the 4 pieces
Hey,
of the master key used to unlock the ornate iron door that leads further into the dwarven hold. Save progress. So adventure complete. All right.
cool.
All right. Let me get my
We need
keyboard.
to jot down all our things, yeah?
Yeah, so Daenor and Madriga only get I'll scroll this up so you
The
can see.
one of 2 possible XP, or how does it go?
Yeah, they only get 1.
Dang
Matt,
it. We
whoops.
were even talking about that. It
Wait.
really went sour on that
Actually,
whole.
he's up to 4. He's up to 3. And Rorden's up to 3. So Orloff's doing the best. He hasn't had to use it yet, so he's at 4.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
how much
Maybe that's
gold?
just the way it goes.
How much gold does Rorden?
So in this round, like if we exclude what occurred in the
I mean, I can
first,
count it up.
he's got 50 coins and then the 2 potions.
But you found, yeah, no, you found 35
2
and
things of
25.
25.
Oh, 2 things of 25.
Oh, it
Okay,
was
so
25,
50.
25.
Yeah, so you're up to
Yeah,
85. Quest 2's done. It was a lot of fun. We managed to get all 4 pieces. We found all the treasure chests. We had 2 characters who actually had to rest, which is great, seeing that like the difficulty was tiered up. We encountered the dwarfs as a new undead, the revenants, with their floating beards that apparently use Rogaine or some other mechanism, like Zach was telling me about.
afterlife
Uh,
hair
yeah,
treatment.
to keep those beards still on. I had a lot of fun. I mean, I thought it was a good flow through. I like how in this system where as soon as you accomplish the goal, you don't have to find an exit door. You're just done.
Hmm.
So that seemed good.
It's removes a lot of the exposition if it's that part of this experience is the story. It's dungeon saga, so
Yeah.
there's not a lot of worthy in the whole other chapter of the book to close out where it's like, and then they spent 12 more turn activations to get back to the staircase.
I mean, if it's Lord of the Rings, it then talk about like our family hierarchy on the way there.
Right,
Um,
that's true.
yeah,
And have some songs.
yep.
Something, something, trees, and there's
And
a
then we pull
little
out
bit of juicy, one more,
the
something.
some kind of something to smoke, and then talk about like we're smoking. Yeah, that
There'll
was a
be a song about the smoke, and
yeah,
then they have to stop for a snack, and then there'll be a song for the snack break,
yeah. Fifth
and
lunches.
then they motivate each other to get back on get back on the trail.
Well,
There's a song for that.
I think you should invent these songs for the next game.
I mean, Tolkien already kind of kicked us off with
I
that, but we can do our own spin on it.
all right, all right. That sounds
We're
good.
gonna do it to the same like Peter Jackson level of execution here. We're gonna need a hell of a budget. Like we're talking big
Whatever
K.
you want to do to make it happen, you can spend that much money on
You got to get the budget approval. I don't have the
it.
inroads into the big K. You got to get
You
in that boardroom. You got
nope.
to get that.
You
You
can
get to
spend
get that rubber stamp.
however much money you
Signed.
want to spend on it. I approve.
Wait, I'm gonna have to like play that back a few times. Check out we gotta get in front of the lawyers and stuff. So I'll get back to you on that.
All
We'll
right,
circle back on
that's
this.
good. Uh, comment on the. Hope you guys enjoyed the quest.
Follow
Let,
me for more recipes.
let us know any comments or questions about it. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you at the next quest.
Bye, everybody.